murderer has been on the loose in my hometown. I'd never think I'd be in bed with him spooning me. I have heterochromia, a disease where my eyes are different colors. Funny enough, heterochromia is what saved my life. And maybe the lives of a few others. The murder started in my second year of high school. A young couple going out to smooch in their car was found dead, mangled by some wild beast. Their faces had been eaten off, their tongues ripped out, and their eyes completely gone. I didn't know them. They went to the private school. All the same, the story started up about the Gosbecks Knoll beast. My mom laughed when I told her about it. Apparently the beast was around in her high school days too. Two people turned up dead before it stopped. Conveniently, at the same time a bear was brought down in the area. She told me just not to go smooching any girls around there and I'd be fine. Of course this is when I corrected her and said I preferred boys, but this really didn't take her by surprise. Mom's good like that. However, this time, the beast wasn't content just to gnaw on the faces of teens on our lovers' lane. When I'd gotten to school about a week after the first incident, I knew something was wrong. Everyone was quiet, and a lot of people were crying. I found my friend Trent and asked him what was up. He criticized me for not checking my Facebook before he told me. Douglas Stafford, dead in his parents' garage. His face gnawed on just like the pair from earlier. The next day there was a school assembly where the principal even teared up a bit and told us that it was okay if we were upset and if necessary we could take an absence from class to talk to the school counselor. Doug's girlfriend Kathy was in the front row bawling. They dated since their little freshman years, and it was pretty obvious they would have one day gotten a house with a white picket fence and a dog. Kathy was the last casualty of the school year. A few months later she was found dead in the forest. The beast hadn't been the one to get her though. She'd unalived herself with a rope, and apparently the beast helped himself to the free food, at least according to the rumors. During the summer everything went quiet, and soon the talks of dead teens faded into the background. I think Doug's parents started up a fund for depressed youth. But this is when the murders really picked up the pace. The first victim of junior year was Camille Dunn. She'd missed her bus home and decided to walk. The next morning a dog walker found her stretched out on the sidewalk. Eyes gone and face eaten off. The beast was back. Clearly there was some madman or wild animal on the loose and everyone put up their guard. But now I think this is when the beast got really cocky. He realized he could get away with this. The next victims were in their damn house. An elderly couple. They lived across the street from me. When I woke up the next morning to sirens, my heart sank. I thought Beatrice's heart finally gave out on her. It was the same thing, ate the faces and the eyes. It got into the house through the back window, judging by the bloody prints. Kids whispered about how supposedly the prints looked like a human's but clawed. Sightings of the beast grew in number. A freak that had fangs and glowing eyes, his only desire being to hunt and murder. Of course my mom immediately kicked in a curfew and kept the house secure. At night I'd hear her wake up and walk around, as if to make sure we were safe. I believed in the beast when she saw it too. I woke up to hear her scream and I ran to the source. My mom was white as a ghost, her hand on her heart as she stared out the now empty window. It was there. I don't know what it was, but call the police right now. Cops showed up surprisingly fast and mom told them what happened while her eyes still darted to the window on occasion. She'd gone down because she couldn't sleep and it was at the window. Its shape was vaguely humanoid but its eyes did in fact glow. That's when she screamed. It must have not expected her to see it as it took off running. And sure enough, when I went into the backyard the next morning,